get those supplies inside the old fort before retaking the port and escaping in the ships. Welgeth was garrisoned by orc archers, and only high-armored swordsmen could stand a chance at assaulting these walls. Our survivors had to employ a ram to break the orcish gate, and mantlets to draw the archers' fire, quickly before the orc reinforcements arrived.
Okay, so here we start, guys. This is gonna be a voiceover because when I was recording the video something went wrong and the mic was not working, so it's just going to be me and you watching the video. So this is the second part of our mission. I think it's mission 2 or 3. It's the next part of the mission that we had to capture and prepare for the Orcish assault and hold on the walls and all this stuff. And in this episode we were going to siege the city of Welgeth that has been captured by orcs. I have done pretty well. I started building my walls and my stuff for the siege. I had a decent army left from the previous video, and even though I had a lot of corpses still in my city, that was a bit of a risk because the zombies do spawn. And as you see, I had 15 minutes and 45 seconds to prepare myself for an attack and for a defense of a reinforcing way of the Orcish raiders, and I had limited resources. So I'm deploying my army, and
as the human survivors prepared to push on towards Welgeth, the first ominous signs of dark new events began to appear. These were the early days, and exciting of the wizards. It started innocently enough, when human scouts were foraging through several villages near Welgeth. Although burned and looted by orcs, the ruined buildings might still yield a few desperately needed supplies or food stores. Some village folk, in fact, seemed to have survived the onslaught, wandering aimlessly around their burned homesteads. Surely it was grief that had robbed them of their wits, and hunger that drove them, out of necessity, to consume their fallen relatives. That fatal error was the first of many the humans made that day.
yeah, so that's the village that it's supposed to be. As you saw in the shortcut there, looted by orcs, and the villagers have consumed their relatives. So in order to complete the mission, it's a bonus mission, but in honor of the little shortcut of a video that it was offered to us by the game, I decided to go and do it just for the funs. And I'm preparing a base outside their walls to be ready to charge them and be able to replenish my troops quick enough to successfully lay the siege. So I took care a little bit here of my productions, my food productions, started building some more houses, rearranged my troops in a proper order for the assault, and sent around 9 to 10 squads to take care of the problem. Now, I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay.
Want some potatoes?
Yeah, I'm doing some villager stuff while I was making my base. As you see, the mission says construct a ram and 3 mantlets. I remember doing 3 rams and 5 mantlets, but it's okay.
My quiver is full.
It all depends on what a person wants to add. And yeah, that's it for now. So I'm sending some troops to the north because I want to be a little bit prepared for the Orcus assaults, I'm gonna try and make some more houses to raise my population limit to be able to construct some more houses to maybe house some more population. And yeah, it's going pretty smooth so far. I'm sending my troops ready and set to march towards the abandoned and ravaged from the orcs village, as you see. And yeah, I had to repair the gate first in order to open it, and as you see, we're starting the assault. Okay, so my swordsmen are just passing through the village with the support of their archers, killing the risen zombies, and one of the next parts of the mission was actually to go and gather the corpses, which we're of course going to do, to gather those free resources. We didn't lose almost any troops, so it was quite worth it. Now, we have built 3 barracks as you saw, and 1 archer range alongside with the siege camp, preparing for the assault. And yeah, the village is pretty nicely made by the developers. I have to give them that. It looks really nice and natural. And yeah, it's a pretty nice map. It's a known map. I mean, it's not something incredibly new, but it's a bit more custom made, which makes it nicer. Okay, so I think as you see in 8 minutes and 30 seconds, we had the orchestrators coming at us, and we have to be prepared for them. Now, I decided to continue the construction of the houses, because more houses the better. And for some reason I decided to build a spike trap accidentally, which I had to destroy later on. And yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna keep building some more houses, make it like a little city. As you see, I just sent a village. I have already 1 gathering the corpses, and I'm gonna send 1 more to gather resources. My troops are guarding the villagers, just in case, because I never know. Maybe. And yeah, we are pretty much in control of the situation. And yeah, that's it for now, I think.
My bow is strong.
Okay. Now I'm recruiting some more troops. We have enough resources, as you can see, more than enough. And with the help of the houses, we have more population too. So why not?
Want some potatoes?
I'm regrouping my troops, sending them with the rest of my army to prepare for the assault of Welgeth, the city captured by the orcs. And yeah, there is a lot of inactivity in the city, but that's expected. You know, the stress of the incoming orchestrated assault is pretty intense. You have to be ready.
Bye bye, tree.
Ram crew ready to ram!
Nice.
I'll chop it down. My quiver is full.
And yeah, we have a pretty decent army,
What shall I do?
I have to admit. And we're almost set for the assault. Although I will be forced in just a few seconds when the genius, realize that we have an incoming orc assault indeed, and I don't know from which side. I'm gonna be forced to split my army and send some to gather the east gate, even though eventually they're not even gonna come from there, but just in case, you know. And that will slow me down a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna be taken by surprise, and then I will be forced to move my army, but it's gonna be okay. We have this.
Lovely day for it.
So,
my lord.
and more houses, of course, because they're necessary. and
is ready, my lord.
more mantlets. They're pretty weird. They have a pretty weird shape. They're like a wall, moving wall, not like the ones that we have been used to in Stronghold games, which is weird, but not necessarily bad.
My lord, some of thy workers need to be given jobs.
Yeah, as you see, I'm sending a small
My
group,
bow is strong. I will.
and we have a pretty decent city. As you see, there's a lot of green in the map, and
Lovely day for it.
yeah, those villages, of course,
'Tis
more
heavy
houses,
stuff, my lord.
as always. And where are these guys going?
Lovely day for it.
Oh, wood, of course, wood. Why not? I'm putting the archers up in the walls, and here they come. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, also go in the walls.
Thy workers have completed.
Yeah, gather the infantry. Gonna take them out of the gates,
Harbored at the ready.
because I don't want to close the gates, and yeah. Okay,
What shall I do?
my main army, as you see, is in this side, and I've decided to move it at the same time with the Welgeth assault for some ingenious reason.
Harbored at the ready. Present weapons. What's
And here they come from the rear. They're flanking me while I try to flank them, which is not very good. I have to admit, it makes my life a little harder.
What shall I do?
But we have this.
I await your orders. Do you want something?
And we're sending, since we don't, I didn't see any other coming. Decided to move my troops to the aid of my infantry. For some reason, even though the mission said break the gates, it had a huge wall, a huge breach in the wall, and that doesn't make any sense. But I won't complain. Okay, now as you see at the north, my reinforcements are coming to aid my troops. We're gonna rush through the city and capture it and be emerge victorious. There's quite a skirmish between my archers and the enemy marauders there, but my units are battering down the gates pretty effectively. And there are more and more coming and swarming the city. Oh, well, which I don't mind. I'm moving my mantlets to the front to take care to cover the infantry. And I'm also sending the rest of my units in. Okay, so we are at the last gate. If we breach this, we won. And then it was the moment that I realized that there was a second wave that was coming inside the city, and I was forced to move a lot of my troops to go and aid this. Because we did not want them to slaughter our city, especially since the company is gonna move from the same point that we stopped.
Swordsman, go!
So I just move like 10 squads to go and help them. And even though the point of Welgeth was to allow us to get the strongholds, to capture the ships, or to capture the ships, because I thought Welgeth was the fort, but as it seems, it's just a stronghold before the fort. That's what we are going to face.
What shall I do?
Okay, so Look at their run is amazing. And we have reached the final walls, guys. Our infantry has taken position inside. They're destroying everything, slaughtering their archers, their marauders, whatever you want to call it.
What shall I do?
And we're slowly but steadily getting to the end of the mission. Here at the bottom we won their small army. You see the troops being happy and all. But they're coming more from the north, and I have to sally my troops fast to go and aid that. I put some archers also in the walls to be prepared maybe to aid. And as you see, they're flanking us with their warg riders. We have to reassemble our troops and prepare for the reinforcing wave, as you may say. But our south gates are pretty well defended, and we still have our base. So this means that I think that we are almost done.
Where's the target? My lord, do you want something? Swordsman, go! Halberd at the ready.
Nice.
Halberd at the ready. My quiver is full.
You see that there was a little castle there that was destroyed. It's a nice mechanic. And now we're fighting the last few marauders that are left up in the walls. And for some reason my archers were really missing that.
Where's the target?
But it's pretty much GG, I would say.
Where's the target?
Yeah. Look at our army. It's really OP. And we still have a lot of time until the orc marauders arrive. So yeah. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
My bow is strong.
Good morrow, sire.
Okay.
They could raise a sufficient force to capture the port and leave this god's forsaken realm. But the humans had a hard fight on their hands. The orcs had dug in, building a large wooden wall to protect the port. The assault had to be quick. The larger orc force was approaching. Their best hope was to capture an old siege camp near the port and launch a final attack from there.
That's it for this episode, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more videos, and share it with your friends. Also, if you enjoyed the voiceover and you prefer me to do it this way, leave it in the comments below and show your support by leaving a like. See you in the next one.
Let's go, fool. Can't stop, won't stop, keeping it old school. So cool. Big Spoon is my name.